But to that logic, then, wouldn't what AEW and Tony Khan is doing make sense in a way in that they're trying to create that super loyalty to this brand, that we are the victim of a bigger company bullying us, that we have to fight back, that we are better, and we're going to show everybody that we're better, and you know that we're better, but we've got to show the world that we're better. Isn't that kind of what you think AEW is trying to build when they start taking these direct shots at WWE?
In a chicken kind of way, yeah.
Wow.
Then this is, I mean, go back to what I said.
Yeah.
I was very, very respectful of Tony. You know, I probably didn't come off that way to some people.
Yeah, and to be fair, you did just describe his methods as chicken like just now.
Well, they are.
I got you. Okay.
They are, and I'll explain why.
Uh-huh.
If you're going to compete, if you're going to say we have a better product, put it out there, head to head, prove it. Don't tie yourself into knots using you know, in a weekly data gymnastics event trying to prove a point. When here's how you put your product out there head to head. Who has the most viewers? And by the way, I want to make this something really clear. I'm not suggesting Tony should go head to head. I think it would probably be a bad move for them right now. But until they do, this is all just hyperbole. This is data nonsense. This is lying with statistics. This is no different. And I don't know a damn thing about baseball, but I think this analogy will probably ring true. You've got a AAA ball club somewhere, the Muskegon Mudhens, and you've got a batter that's batting 600. Is that batter or the head of the Muskegon Mudhens going to go out and compare that batter to somebody who's playing in the major leagues and say that he's got a better batting average? It's two different games. It's two different situations. And I get why they're doing it. It just makes them look juvenile. And again, I'm going to be careful because I'm really supportive of AEW. I really want them to succeed. I want them to do better than WWE. I want WWE to have to fight to be better than AEW. I want that to be true. I have a lot of friends that work at AEW, and people that, while I wouldn't consider them friends because we don't really have a relationship, good or bad, are just people that I still have a lot of respect for. So this isn't a sour grapes thing with me. This is a reality thing with me. AEW, probably still, they were the new kids on the block. There was nobody that didn't want AEW to succeed. They were the ultimate babyface underdogs. But the more they continue to use a AAA ball club batting average comparison to a major league player by comparing things that are not really fair to compare because they're not head-to-head competition, the more they do that, the less favorable the audience is going to feel about them, the less of a babyface position they're going to be in. And that equity, by the way, that underdog status is some of the best consumer equity you can build. And to blow it by using these chicken data analytics where you're comparing apples and bricks, when you're comparing a demo, first of all, out of context, because nobody really understands what any of this really means ultimately when it comes down to a dollar sign or a line item on a spreadsheet, right? But when you take the approach of, well, AEW had a higher percentage of their audience in the 18 to 49-year-old demo than WWE did on Monday night. When Monday night is, you have Monday Night Football. You're comparing WWE up against Monday Night Football to an AEW demo, which really doesn't make a bit of difference at the end of the day, but it's a data point. And you're comparing the AEW data point on a Wednesday night when there is no 18 to 49 competition, certainly not to the magnitude of Monday Night Football. It's a false comparison. It's right back to the AAA Muskegon Mudhen batting average theory. You know, you're the baby face, Tony.
It's almost
be a baby face. Be the underdog. Let the audience do the talking for you instead of you doing the talking. I used to tell that to Diamond Dallas Page all the time. And I love Diamond Dallas Page. But he spent so much time trying to put himself over that nobody around him would be willing to do it. And the minute you stop putting yourself over and let everybody else do the work for you, things change. And that was my whole point. It's not that I don't want AEW to succeed. It's not, I don't have a dog in a hunt. I don't give two shits who wins. Ultimately, I want them both to win. I want the wrestling industry to win. I want the talent to win more than anything. I want the business to be vibrant and healthy. But in my opinion, for whatever it's worth, it's my perspective. I'm an old man. I'm not in the business, according to some of the people. I'm yelling at the clouds. Look, I want them to win, but what I see is AEW unknowingly, because they're inexperienced, and Tony, in my opinion, is working a little too hard, seeking validation, and trying to create a war when he's not willing to get in one.